And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment. With me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Jamie Foxx, Joseph Gordon-Levitt film, Project Power. Project Power is the brand new Netflix film. I kind of just saw it yesterday for the first time. And, typical cop, drug deal kind of movie, how a cop movies always start. You have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who's a cop who has to basically stop this drug deals in in his city that are pretty much giving kids drugs, not the typical drugs you think of like today, obviously, like cocaine or any of that stuff. No, they basically drugs that would give you superpowers. That's right. They decided to take cop films meets superpowers. So they put it together and they made this film. And then you have Jamie Foxx who pretty much wants revenge on certain people that who are supplying the drugs. And they kind of took something of Jamie Foxx's that's kind of like valuable to him. And he wants it back. And I would tell you what it is, but I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah. So they finally decided to put cops and superpowers in one film. But in this case, the pills, they're basically pills that people, the suppliers, will give to kids or whoever who wants it. They will take it, twist it, put it in their mouth, and they will gain superpowers for literally 5 minutes. Which is pretty cool idea, except, it's all random. You don't know exactly what kind of power you're going to get. One power you can have is fire. Another power you can go, I guess, invisible. It all depends on what you get. He's not exactly like, oh, I want the power of speed. Sorry, it's one serve, one come all kind of thing. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he has this little girl that, supplies him details of where she gets the drugs and where does she go to, sell them. So he has this little information person. She does what she has to do. And the actress, I can't remember her name, but she was very good as well in the film. And then of course Joseph Gordon-Levitt, like I said, he played the cool cop. But they fighting people with superpowers. It's hard for them to deal with that kind of thing. Sometimes a person will take the drugs if they're robbing a bank or whatever. They will end up having bulletproof skin or whatever. It's all random. So they don't really know what the heck is going on. Then you have Jamie Foxx's character, where he's looking for someone who he truly cares about, and he's on a rampage. He's trying to basically find out what happened. He wants his information. He wants the information. He goes on his little, I guess, journey to find out, and he meets the young girl. They team up to try to take down the drug deals, and they end up eventually teaming up with Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character and do the same thing. Oh, and by the way, the city it is New Orleans. So Joseph Gordon-Levitt is a cop in New Orleans, and they basically have to stop the drug deals going through and supplying people with superpowers. I enjoyed this film. I thought there was, it was pretty okay. It wasn't like anything super amazing, from every cop film that we ever seen in movie theaters or whatever. Cops normally, they're trying to clean up the city. You got some drug dealers who want to bring up the drugs and, and put power that they have, but except in this case, you got the most popular thing in movie theaters now. Well, not now, but, what I mean, superheroes. Superheroes are the biggest thing right now. So they decided to put cops and superheroes together in one thing, I do wish the pills that they were giving out was more than 5 minutes, I kind of wish it was like, oh, you take a pill, it's a random superpower, which is okay. I thought that was pretty interesting. Whatever power you get, it's all random. And, at least last an hour. 5 minutes is like, really? Really? Because you never know what you're going to get. You can get the power of flight, teleportation, whatever it is. Jamie Foxx apparently just kept getting strength. That was the one thing I also didn't like about the film. He only kept getting the same power, which is bizarre. So does the pills, it's all random, or, is it a select color that you get that okay, blue gives me speed and red gives me strength? It's like, they never really explained that. It just was like, okay, you take the pill, you twist it, you take it, and you get the random power. But apparently, Jamie Foxx's character, he just kept getting I guess, strength and, you know, like super strength. And then if Joseph Gordon-Levitt got the same thing, but he also had like bulletproof skin at one point. It was, you know, and the effects for the, you know, for the superpowers were okay. For a Netflix film, it was okay. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is like the greatest effects ever. It wasn't the level of Avengers or Justice League or any of that stuff. But, you know, it was decent. It was decent. It wasn't like, oh, look, $5 film. Yeah, look at the superpowers these people got, you know. There was one scene where there was a person who went invisible, and I thought that was okay, you know. Wasn't like in the level of Invisible Man, but it was decent. It was decent. But, yeah, I kind of wish, you know, the powers lasted a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Like, who really wants that? I mean, everybody wants powers even for a second, but still, it's like, really? 5 minutes? And you had to set your watch. That's what they had to do. They had to set a watch to take, you know, keep their time. And then also the fight scenes with them having the powers didn't even feel like 5 minutes. It felt like some of them felt like an hour. So, go figure. But what can you do? I thought it was an okay film. You know, I love Jamie Foxx. I think he's a great actor. I always think he's great. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, you know, he was great at one point, and then he disappeared after Batman, The Dark Knight Rises, and he did some other movies too, you know, but, you know, he never got to that point where, like, oh my god, he's the next DiCaprio or anything, you know. He was just, he's there, but, you know, he's not like, oh my god, he's amazing, you know. But, you know, he's a fine actor, so, you know, what can you do? But, yeah, I thought this movie was alright, you know. Give it a shot. If you're bored one day on Netflix and you watch all your shows already, give it a shot. It's on Netflix, so, you know, it's there. But, yeah, you know, typical film. Drug deals, you know, good guys, bad guys. That's all. Oh, also, the bad guys in this film was just genetic people who just wanted to just, I guess, rule the city. That's basically the gist of it. They just wanted to sell the drugs and rule the city with an iron fist. That's basically what it is. Basically the same typical thing that all drug dealers wants to do. You know, they all want to have the power. You know, when they sell the drugs to the kids and whatever. That's basically what it was. But nothing new, nothing we haven't seen in other films. But it was alright. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Are you guys interested in this film? Do you guys think this is a good idea to have a movie like this? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much and have a good day.